What is going on? So a guy just now came to look at the R1. So I wanted to start recording to tell you guys, basically get you up to speed of what's going on. This kind of came out of nowhere, so I didn't really have time to give you guys any warning or anything like that. So the guy seems pretty interested in the bike. He messaged me basically asking if I'd be willing to sell it, blah, blah. So long story short, I gave him a price. He was pretty much happy with it. Told him I would include some gear because I have a lot of extra gear, like a lot. Right now he's driving around to think about it. He told me he was gonna call me back and let me know what his final decision was, but he really, really likes the bike. And he's actually a sheriff over here, so it's pretty cool. If it all works out, we're gonna be heading to the bank here in a second, and I'm kind of honestly hoping that it sells because I have something that I have my eye on, but I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is yet. It's gonna be pretty cool though if it works out. Anyways though, give me a bit and I'll let you guys know what he says.
Then with a crazy ride they can't prep you for. 9 years they couldn't prep me more. Release forms and all, they said it wasn't safe. Even the buckles broken, never question face. No.
Yep, that's perfect. Let me just, I'll set that right here. Yeah, grab that for me. And then you can throw that helmet in there too if you want, or... Okay, well I'll follow you. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be joking. I was about to say I haven't ridden it in forever. If you want, can you just push me real quick and I'll dump start it. Oh, this is embarrassing. I'm getting a cop to jump start me right now. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, this is so ridiculous. Whenever you came over the other day, that's the first time it's been started up in forever. Oh. Ah, almost. I'm sorry for making you do this. Well, dang. Oh, you want me to grab my other friend out here and get him to push me? Okay, let me call him real quick. Hey, come push me real quick.
Okay. I told him it would make it a great video, me pushing it.
Just fast as you can. There we go. This is why it needs to be ridden more. It needs to go to somebody that's actually gonna ride it. Oh my gosh, that's embarrassing. Okay, well, whew, okay. I'm out of breath now. Let me explain what is going on, basically. So, right now, I'm following a cop on my R1. I'm a little bit embarrassed, but basically this guy has been coming to check this bike out now for a few days and he really wants to buy it. Well, he just bought it, so I've got the money in my backpack. Right now I'm following him to go drop this bike off at his house and he's gonna take me back to my apartment. I'm sorry that this kind of seems out of nowhere that he just bought the bike, but yep, the R1 is gone. Well, not yet, I'm still on it, but it's about to be gone, and I'm gonna explain to you guys why here in just a second. Oh, let me catch my breath. I put the bike up for sale, I don't know, a week ago maybe, and honestly I listed it for so high. I listed it for $9,200 and I was just kind of putting it up there just to get a feeler. If somebody wanted to buy it, like for that price, they could come buy it. I don't know, I just haven't really ridden it that much. I'm sure you guys can tell from the videos and stuff on the channel. I've had it now for, I don't even know, 3 months, 2 months, something like that, and I just haven't had a lot of time to ride it. I've been working on so much other stuff. Every time I go to ride it, the battery is almost dead because I just don't have time to ride it, so it doesn't stay charged. It just needs to be with an owner that's actually going to ride it a lot, and that's pretty much what's happening today. So the guy came to check it out and we ended up negotiating a really good price. It's fair for the both of us. A lot of you guys are probably going to be sad, including myself. I'm honestly kind of upset about the whole thing because I didn't get to make as many videos as I wanted with it, and I didn't get to do nearly as much as I wanted, but it's for a good cause, trust me. I'll tell you guys why after we get back home from the bank and everything, dropping off the money. So make sure you stay tuned for the end of the video to find out why, because it's going to be pretty cool. Again, he is a police officer, so I didn't want to have a camera all in his face, so I didn't get to get too much footage of signing over the title and everything. I really wish that I could actually get on this bike since it's going to be the last time that I'm going to be riding it, but unfortunately there is a cop in front of me, so I can't act too crazy. But yeah, long story short, the main reason that I wanted to sell the bike is just because I've got so much money tied up into this thing, and I know that I'm not going to be able to use it to its full potential because I don't have enough time to ride it. And I mean, there's so many more things that I would rather do with that money. And at the time, it was a great idea to buy the bike just because I needed a method of transportation. And I wanted to have something that was fresh and new to be able to make videos on while the engine was blown up in the car. But the car is back now, and I would rather just have the money because I have a lot of plans of what's coming next for this channel. So this is basically the one thing that's been holding me back from doing really big stuff, is because I have so much money tied up into this. I think the craziest thing about all of this is that the guy that is buying the bike, the cop, right, he messaged me and he was like, hey, I saw that you had the bike for sale, I'm interested in it. And I was like, yep, I still have it. And so I started to send him pictures of the bike per his request, and he asked me, he was like, well, why are you selling that bike? It's so gorgeous. And I sent him a picture of the Mustang. I was like, honestly, this thing just takes up most of my time. Whenever I sent him a picture of the Mustang, he goes, oh my gosh, I have been subscribed to you for the longest time. You want me to sit in the front, the back, or where?
Just stuff back there, but
Where? Back. I'm sorry to interrupt the video. Somehow we lost a lot of footage. So basically I had talked about a whole lot of stuff, but somehow the footage got lost, and we transfer a lot of clips every single day to keep this channel up and running. We have a ton of footage, and it's miraculous that we haven't lost any clips until now for this entire almost year now that we've been doing this channel. So long story short though, the footage got deleted. I had recorded after the GoPro footage of me following the guy to his house. We got out and did all of that, but I recorded before that. I recorded the sale. I had recorded going to the bank and dropping off the money at the ATM. Recorded going to the P.O. box and various stuff that obviously we can't redo or reenact, but I at least want to readdress what I talked about in that video. The main points that I really wanted to discuss with you guys is that obviously it does suck. The R1 is gone. For those of you that are interested in the motorcycle stuff though, we are still going to obviously be doing it. I'm not going to let Jake show you around the garage right now because it is kind of a surprise, but there's a lot going on in here. And if you've been watching the motorcycle videos, it has to do with the little 300 here. And the Grom that's sitting right there. We're not going to show you what it looks like. Oh, well, maybe we are. I don't know what we're doing. So anyways, the main thing that I really was trying to discuss with you guys before the footage got deleted was that the R1 is gone. That basically frees up a lot of money that I've been having tied up into that bike. And the reason essentially that I sold the bike is because we didn't get to use it as much as I really planned on. There wasn't too much that I really could do with the bike, and I'm a really hands-on guy. I like doing projects, I like building stuff. That's why the Mustang has been so much fun since I bought it. And essentially I am pretty much at the Mustang's peak or its prime right now. I don't want to do any more to the Mustang because it's pretty much at its best for what I want to do with that car. Basically, I'm looking at getting some kind of new project to keep working on. Obviously, we still have more stuff to do to the Mustang. I still need to install the ice tank, take it to the dyno. I want to race a lot more. We haven't even taken it to the track again to see what it runs in the quarter mile with this setup, so obviously I need to do that still. So the Mustang's not going away, but there's a few things I did want to discuss with you guys to see what you think about it. There's a few major projects that I'm pretty much considering on leaning with. I more or less want to give you guys the power to decide what this channel's future is. I'm not going to say that you guys will have complete power, but I will say that you will have a huge influence over what I decide to do. And basically at this point, the main things that I'm really focusing on trying to do is something that's going to be really out there and outrageous, and it's going to be really kind of iconic for this channel, kind of like the Mustang is. There's not many channels on YouTube that do Mustang stuff, and the Mustang has become a really big part of this channel, obviously. And so I want to bring something else along with that onto this channel, and I'm trying to think of something to do that would be really cool, and I'm basically asking you guys for advice on what you would like to see. Essentially, I have been thinking about doing some kind of single cab truck, making a truck really fast. I've been thinking about doing maybe like a turbo single cab or a ProCharge single cab. Something really cool. It would obviously be a Silverado or some kind of LS motor. That's just my preference. I also thought about possibly getting some kind of cheap car and LS swapping it, like a Miata or something like that. And then I even thought about going completely ridiculous and getting like a Cobra, like a 2003, 2004 Terminator Cobra, and LS swapping that and then turboing it. Something just crazy. I've also thought about pretty much, this is gonna be kind of hard to say because I know I'm probably about to get completely chastised for this, but I've put a lot of thought into possibly selling the Mustang. Mainly this is because if I sold the Mustang, the money that I would get from that car, being that I only buy stuff in cash usually, I don't finance anything, so the money that I would get from that car would easily allow me to purchase a really nice car. So, I mean, that's almost in the borderline of like GTR, R8, whatever territory, so I've been considering some kind of semi-exotic car like that, but primarily though I really like the smaller end builds, so that's just something that's been on the back burner constantly. But also, I'm not really going to give too many details on this one yet, but if you guys would be interested, I may have the ability to get my hands on a 1967 Camaro, the first year that they ever made the Camaro, and it's a really emotionally attachment that I have to that car. It's I really don't know, I can't explain it, but that's for another day. But anyways, if you guys would like to see a classic car restoration, complete process that I'd be doing myself, that would be really cool also, that I've been considering on doing, and it would be really, really nice, and the story behind it is fantastic. This car in particular, it's been around me since I was born, actually. It's pretty much the car that got me into cars and got me into everything to do with machinery. So that car means a lot to me, but that's just an option. I've also been considering about possibly getting some kind of like a track car, per se, and building some kind of like autocross, time attack type car, maybe a drift car, something like that. Getting either a Miata or a 240 or I don't know, something cool. Anyways, long story short, the whole purpose of all of this is just to show you guys that I did sell the R1. So I have a lot more money to be able to decide on some kind of new project and basically just talk to you guys about the fact that the Mustang is pretty much peaked at what I want to do with it. So with that being said, I am really eager to hear what you guys think about it. Basically, the way that I want to do this is I want to hear what you guys think through comments, and if you guys see a comment that somebody has already left that you were in support of, make sure you drop it a like. And the comments with the most likes are going to be the things that I'm really going to be putting more consideration into. I basically am just kind of ruining the whole element of surprise, because this time I want to give it into you guys' hands and I want to see what you want to see, and I want to bring something to you guys that you are going to find really, really cool. And it doesn't even have to be limited to just the things that I was saying, but those are just options that I've really just been considering. So yeah, I feel like the whole Mustang GTR thing probably won't work out, because I know everybody is probably going to kill me for wanting to sell a Mustang. And it's not even that I want to sell it. It's just that the people that have been following along with this channel for a long time have heard me talking about it a lot. A GTR that is fully built with like an alpha kit, 1,000+ wheel horsepower, that is like my dream. I have always, since I even heard of GTRs, that has been a goal of mine. It's just been a dream of mine, and it's actually achievable now. So I've been really considering doing something like that, but I don't know. Anyways, leave your guys' comments and let me know what you guys think. I want to see any feedback and responses. I'm really eager to read what you guys think about it. I'm almost to the end of my bag of popcorn, and we have some more stuff with the build going on behind the camera right now that we're gonna have to get back to. So I just wanted to interrupt to talk to you guys a little bit about what the lost footage was even about in the first place. So I think that's probably gonna be it for this video. I think that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out my videos. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Go check out some of my other videos. Drop this video a like if you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of sad the R1 is gone, but still drop a like anyways. I'm really excited to hear what you guys say. So this is making me kind of nervous. We haven't even uploaded the video yet, but I will talk to you in the next video.